Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. Now really quick, I just want to go through all of the pure white world tendency events. Now, what we're going to do first is go to the fourth world, so the Shrine of Storms here. Okay, now let me just really quick explain pure white if I haven't already. So what that means is we go through the entire world, each individual section without dying once in body form. So to do that, that's why we keep killing ourselves and returning back to soul form. And the reason why we want to do that is because certain events and weapons only spawn in pure white and pure black. That's the long and short of it. Now, as you saw the first time we traveled here, that NPC off to the right was not standing there. He only spawns in when the world is pure white. So if you look to the right-hand side of the screen, Shrine of Storms, it's pure white. So he will be there. What we're going to do is take care of the skeleton first, and then we're going to go talk to him.
You over there. You seem to have your head about. Come here. I have a proposal for you. Do not be afraid.
Right, okay.
You have much to gain. I am Satsuki. Have you seen the sword? I will offer you demon soul. The Makoto, but he who harbors self-delusions should at what the Makoto is no sword for.
Okay, yeah, so this is the guy. He wants us to go find a sword for him, so we're gonna travel back to the Nexus. And because we've already done the entirety of the fourth world, it'll be really easy to pick it up. So, traveling back to the Nexus here, we're then going to warp, or fast travel, to, where is it? Shit. Oh, you know what? I just remembered, I have to go unlock patches. Well, I'm glad I forgot this, because this is how you go and unlock patches. I remember I said I was going to go do it, but I forgot to do it. So, we'll kill two birds with one stone here. Right, so traveling over to the second world, Stonefang Tunnels, and as you see that crystal lizard respawn, what happens is every time you kill a demon, like a major boss in the world, the crystal demons respawn a single time. So, having traveled back here, you'll remember all the faces here. Damn, 844, nice. Alright, so Patches is down here. We're going to take this lift again, like always. Now, I'm not going to bother with those crystal lizards off to that side. I'm just going to book it. And I'll send it back up. Right, so... careful, because going to the right side of that will lead to your death. Fall off the edge. There's a miner right here. Just run past him, he doesn't matter. Now this was the cavernous tunnel-like area I was talking about. Right, so here is Patches. This is what I was referring to when I said I'll come back to the guy. What happens is...
Oh, you're not mad like... Wow. Oh, my gift to you.
So, yeah, in all Souls games, this Joker will reappear and offer you gifts, of course, as a trap, but for the sake of time, I'm just going to go ahead and grab it.
My apologies. As promised, good luck to you.
Right, so this ring... Wait, no, it's not the ring. There is a ring around here, but the club, pretty useless weapon. What we then have to do is kill this guy to escape. It's pretty funny. We can just fall, but I'll kill him anyway. Right, so upon killing him, he's going to explode. And just stand back, because that blast radius is pretty massive. So, that's that. Where did Patches go? Did Patches just die? Where the fuck did that guy go? I hope he didn't die, because we need him. Okay, well, Patches is nowhere to be seen, unless I'm just blind. Oh, he's up there. That's okay, yeah. Right, so, upon having interacted with him, we can then go back to the fourth world. And he should be where I was in one of the previous episodes. I was talking like, I said something like, oh, there should be a guy here. Well, that guy was Patches. So we're going to jump down here. and take care of the Grim Reaper like always. And you see how easy he is? Now, the trick with world tendencies is pure white world will make the entire world extremely easy, and pure black will make it very hard. So, kind of like opposite ends of the spectrum. Right, so this is the back room I was talking about. And, fuck is Pat? Why is he not here? You know what? I don't think we need him for this part of the quest. All you have to do is jump down. And now normally, this item right here would be on top of that big rock and it would be inaccessible. However, like I said, because it is pure white, we're able to access it. Crescent Moongrass. Here's Saint Urbane. Dark Moonstone.
Oh, did you cleanse the god Umbasa?
Right, so
God Umbasa.
talk to that guy, and once you talk to him, upon cleansing some shit, he will then go back to the Nexus, and you can buy some miracles from him. From the Red Phantom, the Stone of Ephemeral Eyes, and a chunk of something. And there is the magic sword Makoto. In order to leave the area, you just open this door behind you, and we'll progress up. Now, I thought Patches was needed for this quest, but I guess not. He kicks you down the edge, but I guess if you just fall down it, you don't really need him. You stand on this pressure plate, and it'll open things up. But of course, we're not going to mess around with that. We are just going to warp back to the Nexus. And so scattered across each world, there are different little hidden interactions that only occur during a certain world tendency. So the only world interaction for the Shrine of Storms is going to be this NPC and the Makoto sword. So upon traveling back, take care of the skeleton first. Nice. And there you go.
Ah, bless your good now.
So, upon giving him the sword, he will attack you, so be ready for that.
Yes. Except there is a...
Right. Cool, so you can get it back, and that was that. Not much of a questline, really, just giving him his sword and then killing him. But yeah, that was the Pure White World Tendency event for the Shrine of Storms. So upon completing the Makoto questline, I did want to really quick just show off how to turn a world from pure white to pure black. Now, we are at the Adjudicator's Archstone, so that would be 4-2. Right, so taking a look at our world tendency, you see the Shrine of Storms is now moved from pure white to about halfway, or like middle tone. That's because we killed, what's-his-face, right? Satsuki. Now, in order to get it to pure black, which is like a darker, obviously, black color, what you have to do is continuously die in body form. Now, a super easy way to do that is, you see the Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. What you do is you pop one, and it instantly revives you, takes you back to body form. And then all you do, that's why I warped here, is it's really easy to kill yourself. You just fall off the cliff. Just like that. Well, not just like that. Yeah. There you go. Now, I believe the count from pure white to pure black is 7 deaths in total. Because we aren't going straight from pure white, we're going from a middle tone, it should be less. As you can see, it's progressively getting darker. And all you do is just repeat the process over and over again. And yeah, it'll get you there to pure black in no time. Now, of course, this assumes that you have a bunch of Stone of Ephemeral Eyes farmed up. That's why I've been taking care to pick up all of the Ephemeral Eyes I find out in the world. And you can farm some enemies for them. I forgot which ones, but you are able to farm them. So there is that, in case you need more. Now, like I said, going from pure white to pure black is about 7 deaths. So you want, you know, at least, how many worlds are there? Right, there's 5. So you want at least, you know, 35 extra on hand. So... And you want to do the pure white first because it's easier to go from pure white to pure black. It's, I think, actually impossible to go from pure black to pure white in a single playthrough. So going the opposite way, you'd have to wait until New Game Plus. So there is that. If you do want to do things as efficiently as possible, I would go from top to bottom, not bottom to top. Alright, let's check back here. I still don't trust that. I haven't exactly been counting, but I don't trust it. So I'm going to keep killing myself here. And also, the remake really cleared this up, where it didn't necessarily make it more streamlined or easier to understand, but determining when your world is pure black is like super easy to tell. Alright, where are my souls? You know what? Fuck it, I don't even care. Okay, so that was definitely 7 times. If it's not pure black by now, I think something's bugged. And I'll have to go consult the geniuses on the internet. I swear to God. Interesting. Right, so I'll do one more just to be safe. That really doesn't look like it changed at all. Okay, right, I'm gonna go look some shit up and then I'll get back to you. Right, so a silly mistake on my part. I forgot that world tendency does not change in-game unless you revisit the Nexus. So, after we visited the Nexus real quick, we go back into our infograph, and there you go! The Shrine of Storms is completely black. So, now we know that the world is 100% in pure black tendency. So now enemies will be harder. I have to hit him first. Wow. He's actually still pretty easy. That's concerning. And of course, the only thing I'm looking for in this world is the primeval demon. Nothing else really matters anymore to me. Come on, do your little jump thing. There you go. Right. And there you go! As we pan over there, you can clearly see that the primeval demon is right there. He has spawned in. So we're going to switch to our Moon Uchikatana and go take him out. And the reason I'm stressing this so much, oh, it was in that location, is because these guys they're not even guaranteed to drop. And their drop, so they're not guaranteed to spawn one, and their drop is not guaranteed to even occur. So, you know, typical OG Souls game, it's bullshit on top of bullshit. So, having done all that work, we now have what's called a colorless demon soul, and there are a grand total of only 5 of these guys. So, that's why you really want to take care and make sure you pick up every single one of them. There's only 1 in each world. And yeah, that was pure black, or pure white and pure black explained. So continuing with the pure white world tendency quest rewards and items, we're going to come here to Stonefang Tunnel, and this is currently in pure white form. So the only thing we have to do here is to meet a special NPC named Skurver the Wanderer. You may have seen him on one of the loading screens. So just like always, we're going to drop down. And he's going to be located right here next to those 2 crystal lizards. Right, so he is right there. There he is.
Ye gads! Oh, you nearly... My name is Skurver. I seek treasures of the unknown. I'm impressed. Were you... Let us put that... It is a work as a truth told. A dull... I would... If you... The bones...
So what this guy wants is he wants a giant sword, and I mentioned this earlier, but it's in the room with the dragon god. I still can't get to that item. Okay, so we are going to warp back, and then we'll warp to the dragon god archstone. Now, I don't know what triggered this, like, orchestra or organ music, but I don't really like it. It's kind of annoying. Right, so warping all the way over here, what we do is right of the archstone. I almost said bonfire for a second. So right of the archstone, we go over here, and you make like you're going to the second ballista, right, during the dragon god fight. You can stop and kill this guy if you want. Right, so after doing that, what happens is you come back here, and there used to be rubble there, but wait a second. There's still rubble here. Okay, maybe you don't go that way. Maybe you go to the left here. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the only other way, so gotta be here. But yeah, we're in pure white, so that should be accessible. All it is just picking up the sword, because it's right there. You pick it up, and then you fast travel back to Skirver. You give him the sword. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah. Right, so it was just the other way. Cool. So now that we've gotten that, I'm just gonna warp back to the Nexus and then do the exact same thing and just go over to the Wanderer again and give it to him. And that will be that for Pure White World Tendency in Stonefang Tunnel. Now that we have the sword.
Hey, you let me. Hey, you let.
Oh, do I have to drop it or something? Maybe I have to equip it. Oh.
Wonderful. The arts of swordsmanship applied in a perfectly useless manner. Oh, do not mind me. Please, take care of that.
Right, so that's pure Greystone. And that is just the upgrade material that allows you to basically go with a strength build.
Take care of that sword.
Right, so
Take care.
that is his dialogue. Now we're just going to kill him. He will give us the Ronin's Ring. Right, yeah, so that was Stonefang Tunnel. So now we're going to take care of the Pure White World Tendency questline for the Tower of Latria. Now, the thing we have to do here is pick up a key that is only accessible in Pure White World Tendency. And with that key, we'll then travel back to the Prison of Hope and unlock a couple cells with it. Okay, yeah, so they were the summoners. Now we're instead going to ignore that area and keep going up. Now, you see this plank? If we weren't in Pure White World Tendency, it would not be there. That is the only thing that gives us access to this area. So, ascending this spiral staircase, you're going to come across the key. I think that's it, right? Yeah, alright, so we're going to warp back, and now we'll be able to open up a couple select cell doors in the Prison of Hope. So just making like we're going through the Prison of Hope for the first time. Right, so I'm pretty sure it's on this floor. Yep, there we go. Right, so this is Sage Freak, the magic guy.
Magnificent. I never expected to get out. My name is Freg.
Oh, Freg.
I thought my magic I have been, but I can I thank.
Right, and he gives us a little dagger thing.
I have been, but I can still move my.
Okay, so upon talking to him and freeing him, he will then move back to the Nexus. But we're not done yet because we still have a couple more people free. Let's go talk to, what is this guy? Forgot his name.
Oh, why? Please, take the...
Right, so that's that guy. Is all done. Now, there used to be rubble here. Because we are in pure white, it has disappeared, giving us access to all of the goodies in here. Got a shard of moonlight. And some souls, okay. Like there's anything in here. Except for a dead guy. There is, however, something in this one. Three-cornered hat. And I'm assuming that's probably the body. Yeah, okay. Right, so that was it. I think there's one more thing, which is on the first floor. Yes, it is. Okay, alright, alright. Yeah, that's how you get this item. The shard of moonlight, and then there's a couple other things. Let's see, you have this thing right here, and then we're gonna fall off the edge and run along the balcony. Right, so the S-Dock. Can you vault over that? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. There's gonna be a gap in the railing because you have to get that item. Oh, wait a second. No, oh, I guess I already got it. Okay. So I guess the S-Dock was the only thing. Along with that shard of moonlight. Okay, yeah, cool. And then Sage Freak will have repositioned over here. Be careful not to jump on him, because jumping actually deals damage, so that would piss him off. And if you piss him off, he'll either try to kill you or not sell you his spells, so rendering him essentially useless. Right, so now you can learn spells from all of the boss souls.
I am fully. I can.
Okay, and that was the third world. Right, and one of the final worlds is going to be the fifth world. So this world's pure white tendency events are going to be a special weapon, a red phantom, and that NPC, Selen Vinland, which I had mentioned before. So we're going to get the special weapon first. Okay, so the way to get the special weapon is, like usual, right? We would progress forward. However, once we're in pure white tendency, there is a secret ladder that will spawn, and it only spawns here. So, we're going to slowly climb up it, as is all Demon Souls ladders. We're going to come off to the left here. Now, of course, you can always fall off really easily here, so just take it slow. Right. And another giant depraved guy. Right, so I keep trying to get that second hit in there, and it's always punishing me because I get hit after, so... well, whatever. Now, the way forward is you're going to come up this little plank and keep ascending. And because the textures are so shit, all this stuff kind of looks the same. And yeah, they throw 3 of them at you. You don't have to do them all at the same time, so that's good. Okay. So that's 1 down. Oh, nice. Alright, and because there's only 1 left, I'm just gonna charge him. Right, and here's the special weapon. The Starlo, however the fuck you pronounce that. Cool, so, now the next step is we're gonna go back to the Nexus. So, now, continuing with World 5, after we've done that, what we're going to do is, remember that simp guy, Garl Vinland? He's going to have a red phantom spawn in, and we got to go and kill him. Now for this, I'm going to switch back to the Uchigatana. Ah, great. Well, wow, that didn't actually give us toxin, that's cool. Okay, so he's going to be, like, right around this bend. Now, hopefully I can sneak up on him. So he turned his head, but I don't think he sees me. Never mind, he sees me. Ooh, damn, boy. Bruh, okay, so that was like a partial parry. You saw it kind of hit him back, but I still took damage, so it wasn't a full parry. There we go, that's what's called a full parry. Nice. Awesome. Yo, what? No way he just caught me in a backstab. Holy shit, that almost straight up one-shot me. Oh my god. That was insane. Wow, that was crazy, bro. If I had like 2 less health, he would have one-shot me there. Wow. Ah, fuck. Okay, so yeah, another... It wasn't... I wouldn't really call it a partial parry, because we didn't really parry him at all. There we go. Okay, so it's just hella delayed, the timing. Alright, so I'd say about 2 more parries and this guy's done for. Maybe 2 more after that, because it doesn't look like he's... Yeah. So that should kill him, I'm not sure. Nah, he's dead. Okay, cool, awesome. Right. So, the Brampt is his weapon, of course, and the Crest of Vinland is what's needed for the next step. What we're going to do now is just warp back. And yeah, that is Red Phantom Garl Vinland down. So, having said that, we are going to now warp to... what is the quickest Archstone? It's either going to be this one or that one. Because I'm going to go with the Dirty Colossus. Because what I have to do now is we're going to backtrack in the Valley of Defilement to find a certain NPC. I did mention her, Selen Vinland, and as the name kind of suggests, she is the sister to Garl Vinland. Right, so having killed her brother, we're obviously not going to tell her that. She's going to ask for his crest, and I'll just be like, oh yeah, you know, I found it on the floor, picked it up, blah, blah, blah. We're going to give her his crest, and she will give us a special ring. Now, Selen is somewhere on one of these islands. believe directly in front of us. Or is that her right there? Let's check. No, that's not her. Bro, where is she? Is that her? That's got to be her. Yeah, that's her. Okay, cool. Right. You're kidding me. Well, anyways, and a fun little, like, I wouldn't really call it an Easter egg, more like a reference. You see her helmet? What does that kind of remind you of? Millennia, right? So yeah, I do love how FromSoftware bases all of their, well, most of their enemies and kind of bosses, characters, etc. on past characters. And of course, you know, this is based off of a character from Berserk, so it's like everything is a reference to a reference. But now, getting on
You
with
are one
it.
of the sane ones. I am Selen of... I seek my brother, Garl Vinland.
Yeah.
I believe they settled... If you happen to see my... I must share with him the...
Yeah, okay, if I happen to see him, I will definitely let him know. You have my word.
This crest, that is a Vinland heir. So, my brother and a strap, the poor soul.
The poor souls
Perhaps
indeed.
Mbasa. Oh,
Mbasa.
traveling one. I hesitate to... Garl has strayed from the path of... I shall reward...
Yeah, sure, I'll give you the crest.
Thank you. As Garl's sister, please accept this. May the angels gaze for Mbasa.
Right, so she gives us the Ring of Devout Prayer. Now, her quest line is pretty much finished. We can go ahead and kill her now.
May the angels gaze Mbasa.
Umbasa to you too. Okay. Let's get out our katana here. And there you go. So she gives, cannot carry, it would overburden you. Son of a bitch. So what the fuck is... God damn it. So that, does that mean I have to come back? Oh, that's gonna suck. Really? And of course there's the chance that those items could have just despawned, you know? The game could have just said, fuck you. Fuck. You're kidding me. Wait, was that rock she was sitting on? No way. No, that was the rock, right? Did they just despawn? Oh, you're fucking me. Fuck this game. So now that we've completed all of the Pure White World Tendency events for every world, except for the first world, of course, we're going to turn every world to Pure Black. And as I mentioned before, all you do to do that is you kill yourself repeatedly in body form. And what I forgot to mention, but did show, was you have to then return back to the Nexus for things to take effect. So, in the second world here, 2-1 Stonefang Tunnel, we're going to go back into body form and kill ourselves over and over again. And I'll cut back to when the world is pure black. Okay, so now we have pure black world tendency, and a good way to check is again go here and we've traveled back to the Nexus. So, everything is good to go. Let's go find that primeval demon. And he's very close to spawn, so it won't take us more than a couple seconds here. We're going to run straight like we're going to start the level normally, but we're going to take a right instead of a left. And we should have activated this lever, and you can see him right there, down there, right? So, to do this a bit more quickly, we're just going to jump off. Wait for it to get to a good distance, then jump off again, because we don't want to die to fall damage. And there he is. Right, so that is our second colorless demon soul. After dealing with the primeval demon, we're going to continue back to Skurver the Wanderer. Now, the reason why I want to do this, even though we've already killed him, is because in Pure Black, his Red Phantom version will respawn. We have a second chance to kill him, he'll be more difficult, and he drops a special talisman called the Talisman of Beasts. Now, I'm not going to do every single primeval demon, because, honestly, I don't really care, and if you want, I'll put something in the description, but yeah, I'm not going to do every single one of them. Right, so there is the Red Phantom version of this guy. Now, he deals a lot of fire damage. There we go. Right, the Talisman of Beasts. That was the Red Phantom version of Skurver the Wanderer taken down. And that should be it for the World Tendency events for the second world. Right, so like I said, I'm not going to do every Primeval Demon and event. So that concludes the World Tendency episode. Yeah. Go all the way back to the Balatarian Palace because that's the last role we need to take care of for the game. So I'll catch you in the next one.